had 2-3 employees to do all this for me and I'm not there, oh my goodness. There's a baker in town. His name's Dan the Baker. I don't know if you've had it.
Oh.
And he actually had a post recently where he was doing this dance because he makes this panettone, which is an Italian sweetbread.
Mm-hmm.
And he hadn't taken it out of his oven yet, but he was going through the motions of how he takes it out the oven. And I was like, I can relate to that because when I'm unloading my car and where I put the things, and then I move when I'm setting up for a job, how to open the awning and because I've got these pins that I put so the awning doesn't fall in strong wind. But you forget that once, the awning comes down, hits someone on the head, or you forget to lock your fridge. Everything in that fridge comes down while you're driving and you lose everything.
All
So
prep.
there's this like flow and this groove. And I'm like, if I had 2-3 employees to do all this for me and I'm not there, oh my goodness.
Well, and that's where you make like all of your checklists, but your checklists are like what makes sense to you. And so
Sure.
you give somebody your checklist, like, all right, this is a perfect checklist. They can't mess this up. And
I'll
then they read
go
it,
through this checklist.
but people interpret it different than you write it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and so like your checklists have to fail 2 or 3 times before you can figure out how do I like translate what I'm trying to say for anyone who just
To a
reads
readable,
it to
yeah.
know exactly what I want.
Usable one. And
to
it's not like you can
execute.
train that one person because same as you, they might not be there the next day.
Yeah.
They might quit. They might leave.
And you're playing a game of telephone too, because you're training that person who's training another person, and it's like to them, it's going to be
Yeah.
completely
And they're like,
different.
well, that's what's on your list. And you read it and you're like, I mean, I guess you could read it that way. That is not what I meant.
so that's a challenge as well.